Hi everyone, LiberAnarchy here, and I wanted to show you something. Every once in a blue moon, something involving 666 will happen on YouTube, and it is funny. Especially if you're a Satanist, so, let me show you. See this channel? By the way, it's Coughlin000. May or may not be a clone. I don't think this is a clone. It looks legit to me. And subscribers 665. Boom. Let's do it again. There you go. And he's a friend. So that's weird. I'm still 665. Let's reload this shit. Okay, subscribers 666. Here we go. Whoop. So, Dick, I'm your 666 subscriber. Why in the hell wouldn't it let me highlight it? Yeah, sorry about this. There we go. Okay, so here I am. I'm your 666 subscriber, and I do happen to be a Satanist. So there you go. That's so stupid, but I love it. Lulzy. Ugh, horrible. Speaking of evil, yeah, this is camera work. Okay. Oh, and by the way, while I'm on, I will give some updates. I'm putting together some playlists, and I would like to thank Of Atoms Made personally, because he did help me find a list of videos that are critical of Islam, that don't use Muslims as a euphemism for brown people or something. And these are from people who would know a heck of a lot more than me about it. You know, more like newsworthy type interviews and things rather than just ranting and raving. So, you know, because I want to have a playlist that critiques belief in a mystical sky daddy, in particular the Islamic one, along with all my other playlists. But I didn't want to have, like, just a playlist full of Captain Awesome rants or something. I mean, and it's nothing against people like Captain Awesome or Amazing Atheist, etc. It's they're not my thing. I wanted something that people can watch and say, oh, well, here are criticisms of Islam, this particular religion, right? So, and on all the playlists I do make, and I'm in the process of making several, I don't agree with everything that everyone on these videos says. However, things like I have a lecture on Dominionism up, and let's see, I also have Jesus Camp up right now. So, like, if you watch the lecture on Dominionism and the speaker says something about, says something that is politically on the left end of the spectrum, I probably disagree with that. But in general, the topic of Dominionism is something that I think is important to know about. So we're less likely to have Christians, or a certain segment of them, taking over the United States government. Ooh, yeah, right. So, but I'll get playlist stuff of anarchist literature, people reading things, or just some philosophical literature. Like, I know somebody a while back did a reading of The Ego and His Own, and I may have a list for some Choice Murray in Rothbard lectures. I may have a playlist for some of the stuff. I know one of my YouTube friends did a reading of Thus Spoke Zarathustra. Zarathustra. There we go. By Friedrich Nietzsche. I'll have stuff like that on my playlist, and while I will certainly vlog when people come on my channel, what they are going to see is the playlist. So this will take a while, but that's what I'm doing right now, and that's what I'm busy with. So if I haven't responded to you, I'm sorry. It'll just take a while. And right now I'm up to my eyeballs in cleaning because the house needs repairs and cleaning right now. It's a mess. And it's also the start of the holiday season. And I'm one of these people who, I like to get my Christmas shopping early. It done as early as possible. I like having it done by like December 1st if I can manage it, though I usually don't. Yeah, so I won't be making a whole lot of videos, and I'll tell you when I have the playlist up. So, hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you didn't mind the long ass update. And I hope my playlists are things that people find useful. Oh, and I will also get a list of other channels on my channel that I think they not only suit my interests, but they could be helpful to somebody in thinking about the way they think, the way they process information, and thinking about what they are told. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You don't need conspiracies to get. Sometimes conspiracies happen. Enron, good example. But you don't need conspiracies to get the world this fucked up. You know, you don't need reptilians at the helm for the Federal Reserve to create artificial boom and bust cycles. You don't need a mystical person, some goat-legged man in red pajamas under the ground orchestrating 9/11 in order to bring about a new world order for the United Nations to be at best a sick joke that that abdicates for things like blasphemy laws for Islam, because golly, we don't want to offend people, right? Yeah. You don't need conspiracies for the United States to go into Iraq. I mean, if somebody is in power to make war and they make war, you don't need some underhanded conspiracy to do it. You just need people who are willing to make war. You don't need a conspiracy for both Republican and Democratic bailouts to reward failing firms at our expense under the guise of, well, they're too big to fail. And so basically pumping the economy with more fake money, causing inflation, like giving a drug addict another heroin fix. You don't need a conspiracy for any of that. So no, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But I do like to, well, there are people who have caused me to rethink how I think about things, and so I want to share those people. And so I'll get those people up on my channel, and you're not going to see my uploads, and that's fine. I will still vlog, but why reinvent the wheel? Instead, I'm just going to have a channel that's kind of a source for things that I like, things that are important, in my opinion. And so you're going to see my playlists when you come on my channel and not my uploads. But, you know, I'm not like leaving or anything. I'm just not going to be on as much. And, yeah. And so I wish everyone well, and this is going to be filler. And for all those involved in the National Novel in 1 Month Challenge thing, good luck to you. Do, 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 do.